Hey guys, this is going to be a video on how to install the front license plate on the front bumper without drilling holes into your front bumper. So basically, I did not let the dealership drill holes into the front of the car, so it still looks nice and clean. And I mounted the license plate here at the bottom, so it's not really in the way of the sensor or any of the active air or anything like that. And it's a pretty simple mount. It's not touching anything. I can take it off whenever, and it's a pretty simple install. Where you're gonna need to do this install is 2 of these L brackets. They're called L corner braces. You can find them at any hardware store or like Home Depot or something. They're under $5, and I got the pre-painted one, so it's easier to like install. They're supposed to be outdoors, but just to be on the safe side, I put some rust-proof paint on so that there's no issues later on or have to like take it off and like re-clean it, and it stays looking clean. And another important thing about getting these, they have to be 6x6, which is important so that you don't have extra material or you don't have enough to get it mounted properly. The next thing you're gonna need is a 7mm socket, because that's the size of the bolts that are under the car, and you're just gonna be using those to install the brace. Okay, so now I'm with the car. Basically what you're going to want to do is find the bolts that are holding this front splitter onto the rest of the car. They're right underneath. You'll see a whole row of them. These are 7mm bolts, so you're going to use this and unscrew 2 of them. But before you unscrew, you're going to want to pick where you want to put your license plate. I would recommend putting it right here. So there should be a bolt here and here, and it'll hold it just over here so it's not blocking too much of the car. And the end result should be like this. And it will not block your sensors for the car, like for front collision and stuff. Okay, even though these have holes pre-drilled in them, they're not going to align with the ones that are on the car. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to find the one bolt that you want to use. You're going to hold up the brace right next to it, and then I would recommend leaving about ½ an inch or an inch of space between the bend and the splitter, so that if it moves, it won't rub on your it won't rub on the lip and ruin it over time. So once you find the location, you're just going to want to kind of mark it with your hand. So it's right here. I'm going to drill a hole right here in the center. You're going to need a 6mm drill or smaller, because the bolts are 6 or 7mm heads, so you don't want them to fall through the hole. And then you just drill wherever you marked. After that, it's really simple. Once you have it drilled, all you do is basically take out the screw, put the bracket on, and screw it back in. You do it for the second one. So once you have both of them mounted, you'll have about ½ an inch worth of space. And these holes that are pre-drilled will align with the holes that are meant for the license plate itself. I also got this rubber bumper just in case it moves a little bit or like it ever falls off. It's not going to damage the paint. And I've put in, I don't know if you guys can see, a little bit of padding here just in case anything moves. It's not going to damage the lip. And that's how you get a front mount license plate without drilling any new holes into your car. Simple as that.